In today's newsletter, as US-Russia talks progress in Saudi Arabia, Keir Starmer and other European leaders navigate their next steps. Good morning. Yesterday witnessed a gathering of European leaders convened to strategize a unified response to the perceptible shift in US-Ukraine policy under the Trump administration. Today marks the commencement of preliminary peace talks between US and Russian officials on Saudi Arabian soil. While Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky emphatically asserts that any agreements concerning Ukraine must include Ukraine's direct participation, no agreements about us without us, recent events strongly suggest the Saudi Arabia summit will hold significantly more weight than its predecessor. The urgency of Zelensky's demand is now undeniably clear, yet a tangible solution remains elusive. Meanwhile, Keir Starmer, leader of the UK Labour Party, has unveiled proposals for deploying British and other European troops to Ukraine, contingent upon substantial US support, a commitment that currently remains unforthcoming. For this newsletter, I engaged in a conversation with Ed Arnold, a senior research fellow specializing in European security at the Royal United Services Institute, RUSI. Our discussion centered on the evolving transatlantic defense calculus and the potential implications of the emerging divergence between European and US approaches to the Ukraine conflict. Here are today's headlines: prisons. A comprehensive official review has exposed the perilous state of the English and Welsh justice system, a direct consequence of successive governments' over-reliance on lengthy prison sentences and their persistent pursuit of. The prison population in England and Wales exceeded 85,000 by the end of last year, marking a staggering increase of over 40,000 since 1993. This alarming surge underscores the systemic strain placed upon the correctional system. UK News. Lisa Smith, a 43-year-old woman from Slough, has been identified as the victim of a fatal shooting incident at a Kent pub on Valentine's Day. Ken. The investigation into the circumstances surrounding the tragic event is underway. Conservatives. Kemi Badenoch, a prominent figure within the Conservative Party, issued a stark warning, asserting that the failure to revitalize the party and champion right-wing ideologies globally would lead to the demise of our country and all of Western civilization. Addressing a right-wing conference graced by the presence of Jordan Peterson and Nigel Farage, Badenoch vehemently condemned pronouns, diversity policies, and climate activism, labeling them as a poison to societal values. Canada. A Delta Airlines plane carrying 80 passengers experienced a crash landing at Toronto Pearson Airport on Monday. The aircraft flipped upside down upon impact, resulting in at least 18 in. Video footage from the scene depicts the aircraft resting belly up on snow-covered tarmac, with passengers subsequently exiting the aircraft. A full investigation into the cause of the incident is underway. Religion. The Vatican has announced that Pope Francis will remain hospitalized for an unspecified duration following recent medical tests that revealed a complex clinical picture. The 88-year-old pontiff was admitted to Gemelli Hospital in Rome on Friday due to worsening bronchitis and was subsequently diagnosed and treated for a respiratory tract infection. His continued hospitalization reflects the ongoing need for medical observation and treatment. Did Vance and Hegseth's interventions last week alter the European strategic calculus? This question prompts a deeper examination of the recent. Ed Arnold's analysis draws parallels to a 2011 speech by Robert Gates, Barack Obama's Secretary of Defense, who cautioned against the diminishing European defense capabilities. Gates's prescient warning highlighted the potential for future U.S. administrations, less directly impacted by the Cold War experience, to question the cost-effectiveness of continued U.S. investment in NATO if European defense spending doesn't significantly increase. This underscores the underlying tension between European and American security priorities. What countermeasures can Europe implement? French officials provided briefings yesterday, emphasizing that the meeting's primary objective was to reassure Ukraine of unwavering European support, irrespective of bilateral talks between the US and Russia. Furthermore, French President Emmanuel Macron expressed his commitment to avoiding any rhetoric. He confirmed having spoken with both Donald Trump and Volodymyr Zelensky, underscoring a commitment to collaborative efforts. ***, what is the feasibility of deploying European troops to Ukraine? While the UK has actively proposed deploying troops, other European nations, including Germany, have expressed a more cautious stance. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, facing an upcoming election which he is predicted to lose, voiced reservations, describing the debate as completely premature, although he affirmed Germany's preparedness to contribute soldiers if necessary. John Henley's analysis offers valuable insights into the internal divisions within Europe regarding this critical issue. The scale of a potential European deployment is a contentious point, with differing opinions ranging from a substantial force comparable to the approximately 35,000 non-US troops present during the height of the Afghanistan conflict to a smaller tripwire force aimed at deterring further Russian aggression. What are the broader implications for Ukraine's future? The ongoing developments have far-reaching implications for the future of Ukraine, demanding careful consideration and a multifaceted approach to address the complex challenges. The evolving geopolitical landscape necessitates a delicate balancing act between the need for decisive action and the imperative to avoid actions that could escalate the conflict. Sign up to First Edition. The enduring connection between culinary arts and chemistry has yielded remarkable innovations in cooking techniques and dish creation. However, as Alicia Kennedy observes, the pursuit of scientific perfection in the kitchen can inadvertently lead to overly laborious and time-consuming processes. Kennedy advocates for embracing the imperfections, emphasizing that there's a lot to enjoy in the imperfections. Nemo Sarah Lee's behind-the-scenes photographs from the BAFTA always add a unique and vibrant touch to Hollywood's awards season. This year's collection features a particularly delightful image of rising star and award winner David Johnson. The daily impact of federal policies often gets overshadowed by the dramatic narrative of national politics. To gain a deeper understanding of the lived experiences of individuals, Michael Senato interviewed immigrant workers about the effects of Donald Trump's stringent immigration policies on their lives. Their testimonies paint a compelling portrait of resilience and struggle. The intricate details unveiled in McKay Coppin's Atlantic article about James Murdoch's estrangement from Rupert Murdoch are undeniably captivating, from the description of Rupert as a misogynist to James' realization that his own legal counsel was employing tactics designed to undermine him. However, the article's significance transcends these sensational elements, offering a richer, more nuanced perspective that warrants careful consideration. In recent years, Ecuador has grappled with escalating violence and a dramatic surge in murder rates as criminal gangs consolidate their control over vast swaths of the country. The intensified violence has inadvertently ensnared scientists conducting research in conservation and ecosystems, highlighting the devastating collateral damage of widespread crime. Football. Everton's new stadium at Bramley Moor Dock, a project costing £800 million, welcomed fans for the first time last night, less than 4 years after construction commenced. Approximately 10,000 spectators attended an under-18s match between Everton and Wigan, one of 3 test events required before the stadium's official opening next season. Cycling. Geraint Thomas, a double Olympic champion and Tour de France winner, announced his retirement from professional cycling later this year. The 38-year-old will conclude his illustrious 19-year career at the Tour of Britain in September. Football. Pascal Struijk's impactful contribution as a substitute propelled Leeds to a late 2-1 victory over Sunderland, securing their return to the The Guardian's lead story, emphasizes the critical role of U.S. support in deterring future Russian attacks on Ukraine. Starmer. U.S. backstop vital to deter future Russian attacks on Ukraine. The Mirror highlights the upcoming encounter between the British Prime Minister and Donald Trump as a test of strength, involving a Ukraine warning. The Metro adopts a more sensationalist tone, referring to the upcoming meeting as the Starm Offensive. The Times focuses on the PM's need to secure U.S. safety pledges for Ukraine, while The Telegraph reports Germany's rejection of the PM's peace plan. The Financial Times maintains a neutral tone, reporting Zelensky's rejection of talks excluding Ukraine. The Eye adopts a financial perspective, reporting Britain's readiness for further defense spending cuts. The Express emphasizes Kemi Badenoch's call to action to defend Western values. Kemi, it's time to get off our knees and start fighting for Western values. And the Daily Mail highlights the plight of elderly people facing cold homes. 3 out of 4 OPs living in cold homes. Sean Walker, The Guardian's Central and Eastern Europe correspondent, offers insightful commentary on a significant week in the Ukraine conflict, focusing on Donald Trump's marginalization of Kyiv and other European capitals from peace negotiations, raising concerns about the future of U.S. support for European security. On a more uplifting note, the story of Elizabeth Barber serves as an inspiring reminder that personal transformation is possible at N. Barber, a former hand model and real estate developer, embarked on a journey to reinvent herself by studying law at the age of 54. Despite facing challenges as an older student, she persevered, leveraging her natural negotiation skills to specialize in family law. After passing the bar exam on her second attempt, she found fulfillment at 60 by joining the Legal Aid Society, supporting domestic violence survivors. ***Quick cross.